Hello and welcome to Mines and Money in Hong Kong. I'm speaking with Pete Landau, the Chairman for Black Mountain Resources. Welcome, Pete.
John?
Are you still on track for silver production at New Departure in mid-2014?
Look, at this point in time, John, we are. Obviously, we acknowledge we did stall a bit with the previous financing, but we've quickly moved to replace it to ensure that we can get New Departure moving this month in terms of finishing the decline. Obviously, the sampling, channel sampling has currently been undertaken. So with that on track, we are very confident that June is a realistic timetable to be pulling out ore from the blue dot level at New Departure.
How long after will production start from conjecture?
Well, conjecture is a little bit different because it depends on how we do it. It is financing dependent. Obviously, it is a fully patented mining claim, so we can immediately start, and we had already constructed part of it at it before the winter set in. So we can start it immediately, but we've always said, well, our main aim is to get cash flow positive from mining at New Departure and then move to conjecture. Obviously, if we can source an appropriate financing, which doesn't put any strain on the company's both equity or debt structure. So it could be as early as July, but it is financing dependent.
What are the plans for cash flows from the production?
Yeah, I mean, Black Mountains, it's quite unique in that we are there to develop the three mines, as in New Departure, Conjecture and Tabor. The plan is to keep the equity structure as tight as possible and to start actually either paying dividends or capital returns as quickly as possible. I mean, the management are all, have major stakes in the company. We're all on the sort of like the same bandwidth as other key shareholders. And from our perspective, this is to generate cash as quickly as possible and using it to return to shareholders.
With future free cash flow, would you consider making any acquisitions?
Look, you never say you wouldn't consider acquisitions, but for us, as I said, the focus is really preserving the capital structure of Black Mountain and almost using it as, more, a little at a place in the junior sector, but we believe with the quality of the assets, obviously where we think silver's going and the grade of what we're mining, right now it's really not on the radar. For us, it is about developing the three projects we have.
Finally, why should an investor consider adding Black Mountain to their portfolio?
Well, I think the test is we have to deliver. So they can either do it now or they can wait until we are producing from New Departure. But do remember, once we are producing, this is historical reserves, 20 ounce or 600 gram plus equivalent. It'll be one of the highest grade mines producing, top 10% in the world. And then moving on to conjecture, where it's probably 10 ounce silver, but more importantly, yet to be tested revet formation. So once we do start production at New Departure, we believe with where silver is currently and where it's headed, both from a cash flow and an exploration upside, we have quite significant assets in the company.
Thank you very much, Pete, for joining us at Mines and Money in Hong Kong.
Cheers, John. Thank you.